Hi girls, it's Chyna. Welcome back to my Girl Talk column. In case you missed it last time, I talked all about building that self-confidence, avoiding that comparison cycle, and just my advice on that and my take on it. So be sure to check it out if you haven't yet, because once again, it kind of correlates into what I want to talk about today. And today, I always am, but especially today, I was so inspired by you girls to talk about this stuff, because I've had so many of you comment or message me or reach out just wanting to know a little bit more about my story, my fitness journey, why I'm so thankful for Tone It Up, and all that good stuff. So I figured maybe I would dive into it today just so that you understand a little bit more of my heart and why I am so passionate about encouraging and helping other women, and why I'm so thankful for this Tone It Up community. So I just wanted to give you a glimpse into one area of my life that I've struggled with, I've overcome. It's why I know the importance of having great community like Tone It Up around you, and why I love speaking about all this stuff is because I know that everybody's dealing with some of the same things. So, my fitness journey. I grew up an athlete. I was always just active, didn't really pay attention to what I ate much, but I was always in sports, played volleyball, track and field, I danced too. So always an athlete, always in the mindset of just being active, but I wasn't really thinking about it as working out or a healthy lifestyle kind of thing. So I think a lot of us might relate to that, where you grew up in middle school, high school, college, whatever it is, playing sports, and then as soon as I stepped out of playing sports, I kind of forgot that now it's up to me to learn how to take care of my body. So for me, my freshman year of college was when everything kind of changed, and I know a lot of you, especially younger Tone It Up girls, you understand freshman year of college is a big deal. I remember all of these new transitions, new experiences, no structure, so much freedom to eat what you want, hang out with who you want, work out when you want, and I'd never really experienced that freedom in my life, and I didn't have a great community at the time, so I didn't really know what to do with it. So throughout the next couple weeks and months, I didn't have sports in my life. I didn't have mom and dad or whoever it was cooking you great meals, and I just didn't know what to do. So I didn't go work out like I should have. I didn't really work out hardly at all. And if I was going to work out, I had no idea what to do except get on the treadmill and run, because I never thought about it before, because I'd always have coaches just instructing me and I would just listen and do it. So I didn't know what to do. I realized that very quickly. I didn't know what to eat because I'd never really cared about nutrition before and understanding so many benefits that it has apart from just physically. And I had a lot of freedom. So sometimes I was making poor choices, and throughout the next few months, I noticed my body started changing naturally because my habits were changing. For me, I'd gained a little bit of weight. You know, it wasn't that big of a deal, but when you're so used to looking a certain way your whole life, it kind of just threw me off, where I was like, wow, this is what it means to have to take care of yourself. So I remember coming home after my first semester of college, and I told myself, when I get back, for the first time in my life, I'm going to have some discipline, I'm going to create good habits. I had nothing but good intentions of working out and eating healthy. So I started it, and in my mind, I didn't know what that meant. I thought it was just low fat, cutting carbs. I had no idea. Again, like I said, I didn't really know how to work out, so it was just a lot of cardio. I didn't really know what else to do in a gym. And then what started as this innocent intent to just maybe lower my carb intake or whatever it might be, I was doing this all by myself, so I didn't know what to do. It ended up turning into this fear of carbs in general, and this fear of food, and then this addiction to working out, and it just spiraled and spiraled and spiraled, even though I had no plan or intention of getting to this point. I thought I was just going to start living a healthy lifestyle, and it took a very quick turn to a really dark, really scary, really depressing time in my life. I lost way too much weight. I was very underweight, and then on top of all of it, what I thought I was chasing to give me that happiness and to feel good in my body, it actually led me to be the most depressed I've ever been in my life. And it shows you can't go into deciding to live a healthy lifestyle if it's solely for the intent of body image or to look like this person or whatever it is, because you're never gonna reach it. You have to be so sure of why you want to start this journey for reasons so much deeper than just appearance, and you have to know that you're going to be doing it the right way. So by the time I got home, my summer of my freshman year of college, I remember my parents, they didn't even trust me to go back to school yet until I had gained a little bit of weight, because it got to this really scary point. I felt like I was just trapped in my own mental battle every single day, and that nobody could understand it, because it's easy, just gain weight, just be healthy, just be happy, go back to school. But I couldn't do it. I knew I wanted it, and I wasn't happy with where I was in life. I wasn't happy with how much weight I lost or any of it, but I couldn't do it, and I couldn't figure out why. So I would start to get terrified and not be able to sleep, because I thought, I'm going to be stuck in this addiction for the rest of my life, this addiction of working out and hardly eating anything. And this whole season of my life, I feel like maybe part of it was meant for me to gain so much empathy for anybody else struggling on either end of the spectrum with those kind of mental battles, because if you haven't experienced it, it might be easy to kind of judge it. But when you have, you realize that it's so much more than what the outside world can see. So I went through all of this. I went through this mental addiction, this fear of gaining weight, this fear of everything, just fear. I was just scared of everything. And the only thing that broke this for me was the second that I opened up to community about it. So that's why this Tone It Up community, it's so much more important and bigger than you could ever understand if you open up to the girls around you. So as soon as I just got real and I just eliminated this facade of pretending that I know what I'm doing and that I'm fine, and I just admitted and opened up about everything going on in my life, this community of girls that I had around me in college took me out of that. And I know for many of you it might be a different cycle, but for me it happened so quickly. I don't struggle with the same things I struggled with before, all because I opened up about it. I want to share this little time in my life just because I hope that it may resonate with some of you, the importance of whatever you're going through, to talk to those around you. Utilize us here at Tone It Up. We want to make you the best version of yourself, and each of us has our own story. Each of us may have gone through things that you're walking through right now. So please utilize it, and please know that if you are in any season like what I was in, you can get out of it 100%. You just have to know that you have to be real, you have to open up, you have to utilize community. And that's why Tone It Up is so great, because everything we do here is about becoming healthy, beautiful from the inside out, because that's the only way you're going to reach that happiness and satisfaction, rather than chasing something that's on the outside, or chasing, I want to look like this girl, or whatever it is. We want to get the inside right first, and then the rest is going to come naturally. And maybe you have walked through something like that in your life as well, but you're feeling great and confident and happy now. This is where I encourage you to remember what it feels like in a way. Sometimes you have to remember that you've gone through that, so this is your time to help other girls in the Tone It Up community or somebody else in your life. So use those experiences for good. It'll actually help heal you from them as well, when you realize, wow, I can use what I've gone through to help other people. I just wanted to share a little bit of my story with you so that you girls can understand just this particular area of my life. It's so important for me to get that message out there of really living a healthy lifestyle from the inside out, and I want every single girl to know that they can do it and they can get to that point of feeling confident in themselves, but they might need you to help them get there. So reach out to everybody that you can, help everybody, send the love, send the compliments, and know that we're always going to be an open ear for you. So after watching this, if you have anything that you want to talk to me about, you can always comment and message me below. Otherwise, let me know what you want to dive into next, and really hope you know how much I love you girls. Thanks. Mwah.